And I like to start with a question. You described a beautiful, very pleasant situation, but we as people that grew up in society, we're truly needy of our privacy. We want to choose in life what we want. We don't want for someone else to tell us what to do and what not to do. And we want to manage our life ourselves. So, how do we create a community which won't be a burden for us, but will be really good and convenient? First of all, we have to understand that we are not free. We're not free people. Nature develops different inclinations in us, desires. Nature arranges inside us and outside of us different conditions, givens, and the inner form of our development and the external form in which human society is developing in, and the general form of nature, the still, vegetative, animate. All these forms are interconnected, and this is how from one generation to the next we feel changes, mutually influencing each other all the time. And therefore, it's not that we feel like doing this or that, we want it or not, it's worthwhile, it isn't, according to some idea that some scientist has with his imaginations, or a politician that feels like doing something special in order for people to know who he is. But we have to investigate the direction that is coming from nature and to start acting according to that direction. And therefore, really, there's a very special discernment that each of us is very individualistic, not wanting anything from the world. And the best thing would be if the world wouldn't exist altogether, meaning humanity. But I'd leave a few of them, better machines. But if not, then a few people to serve me. But that's it, on the one hand. On the other hand, I feel that I can't go without them. And in order to provide me with everything that I need many people. And even today, if we make an accurate calculation, I maybe even need the entire world. We're that interconnected. So, what follows is that we have these two directions that are truly opposite, counter to each other, and we can't do anything in between them. We see that on the one hand, countries hate each other, and on the other hand, they necessarily depend on one another. And the same with nations and with everyone. I live in a city. What do I need these people for? But without these people, without us together building, suppose, the municipality for it to clean our garbage, provide us with water, different services, electricity, I myself, I won't be able to build such a municipality just in order to serve myself. So I need others. I have to bear them in order to provide what I need for myself. Meaning there's always in favor and against these two directions. And so, because we have no other choice, we suffer. And on the other hand, we want to decide on things ourselves, but because we have no other choice, we agree with others. And therefore, even though if we're talking about the current situation, without talking about the future, that maybe we're advancing towards a more communal life, talking about our life here and now, it's good for us, worthwhile, to develop community education, by which a person will know how to better use the community in order for it to be much more beneficial, and we can save lots of things by that. It's purchasing power, it's extracurricular activities for children, for women, mutual help, and it doesn't necessarily have to come at the expense of me paying money for it all the time, but by us getting better organized. The problem is my nature, that I don't care about everyone, I disregard everyone, I don't want to see anyone. I'm as if not at home for them, ever. And therefore, this emotional barrier that I don't want to get close to anyone outside my apartment, and all the more my neighbors. I don't want to go out of my apartment and say hello to everyone and smile. I want to pass next to them as if they don't exist. That's the most convenient thing for me. Live and let live. What do you want? As if everyone's transparent. I don't identify them. So, how can I still maybe change my direction? Because if to begin with, I would treat them in a good and nice way, without pressure, without effort, but simply so. When I was a child, I wanted to be all day long with other kids. In the evening, my parents used to yell at me, "Where were you?" I could barely detach myself from them and go home. I prefer to be with them 24 hours a day. So I want to have the same tendency towards the entire world. I don't want to feel rejected by them in states where it is beneficial for me to be together with them. But today, I'm so locked inside myself that I need to apply lots of effort, strength, in order to come out of myself, smile a bit, talk a bit, have different kinds of connections with them. It's hard. It's hard. There are people that, for them, that's their character. You know, they joke around, they don't mind anything, but they're very few. And because our world is becoming ever more integral, interconnected, mutually dependent, we see how it is in the world that people want to disconnect, wanting to show, "You'll see how you really need me," and suddenly I find out that I need them. Meaning, we're interdependent, and therefore, to bring a person to a state where to come closer to others will be something effortless for them, like kids that want to play together, don't want to be apart. Maybe they forget that they have to rest, eat, all the more do their homework. You know, in the backyard, and probably the girls with the dolls something, and the boys playing soccer or something. So, to bring people to such a proximity, closeness, is something that can be done by social education. And that is the purpose of education.